Hi guys, my name is Catriona, for those of you who don't know me. Most people call me Cat. I am a musical theatre performer, but I also have an absolute passion for fashion. Because this is my first video, I will briefly tell you about me a little bit. I have always loved fashion, found it really interesting, all the different styles and trends and looks that people go for, and I love that everyone has their own style. But for me, I quite struggled with fashion for a little while because I always tried to follow other people's fashion trends. So I went through a grunge phase, I went through a really kind of indie phase, I went through all different kind of things and trying to copy people instead of being me. It was very much a mix match in my wardrobe of all the different trends, and then I came across a YouTuber and Instagram influencer / blogger / fashion guru called Lydia Tomlinson. This is her handle right here. Go and follow her if you are looking for some really great fashion inspiration. She really inspired me, along with a lot of other Instagram and YouTube users. I started to see her style of fashion and started to realise that I didn't have to follow other people's fashion. I could just be me and show myself off in the best way possible, and especially at the tender age of 21. It was a great time to really start being myself and not letting other people come in the way of that. So I really began to discover my own style, and that is a very modern, clean, kind of fashion forward but simplistic style. Not to say I don't love the occasional crazy item, which I do have in my wardrobe, but I really started finding my own style, and that's why I've decided to create this YouTube channel, because now I feel like I've finally come into myself and I want everyone out there to be able to do exactly the same thing. One thing that I really love about fashion and styling and that inspiration is that it is exactly that. You get inspiration from others, but at the end of the day, it needs to be you. It needs to be, you need to find your personality and put it into a style. There is no point in trying to copy someone else's style, because that is their personality coming out, and you will kind of feel good for a little while because you think your fashion sense is really cool, and then you'll realise this isn't me. Like, I can give you tips and fashion advice, which is exactly what I'm hoping to be able to do in terms of styling and fashion and trends. However, you be you. Use this to discover yourself and build on that. So yeah, today's looks are going to be based on springtime and that in-betweeny phase where you can start building into that fashion of springtime and lighter colours and lighter fabrics, but also that little bit beforehand where you've got to keep it warm, keep it comfortable, because we're just coming out of winter and it's England. So without further ado, let's get started. My first looks that I did were based on that in-between kind of style that I was just talking about. It's really difficult in this time to choose colours and weights of fabric because you're wanting that kind of more spring vibe. You can see the daffodils coming out, but it's still too cold because it's England. My advice, keep it simple, keep it clean cut and fresh. Mix the lighter colours of a top, maybe with a darker jean or a darker trouser, or a darker top with a lighter trouser. And number one tip, the holy bible of tips for me for this time of year: layers, layers, layers. They are your best friend, because you never know what the weather's going to do in this time period. You want to be able to take pieces off and put pieces on in order with whether it starts raining or the sun starts beaming. Shoes are another really important thing for this time period. Shoes for me can make or break an outfit, and during this time period, because you don't know what the weather's going to be like, you need to have sturdy enough shoes that are going to keep your feet dry if you go in the wet, but also that don't really suffocate your feet. Shoes and layers, plus darker colours mixed with light colours. There you go. Sort it. No. Let's get on to look number one for this kind of in-betweeny stage. For this first look, I paired a basic high neck sweater with these beautiful high-waisted camel trousers from Zara. They are a beautiful cut, really great trousers. Then I added this simple gold buckled black belt to add some detail and accentuate my waist. Belts are a great way to add extra finesse to your looks without going overboard. Next for this look was the shoes. I decided to go with a chunky heel black boot, and then to add a little extra to this outfit, I added a Fedora hat. I love hats in spring. I think they're a great way to jazz up your outfit. For some warmth on those cooler spring days, my beige teddy coat is my absolute go-to. Add a stylish black backpack to this look and you're ready to go. This look is exactly what I was just saying about mixing a darker colour with a lighter colour, in that slightly wintry vibe, but with that slight essence of spring coming in. My second look starts with this simple white cami top and cropped wide leg white trouser with these chunky black heeled boots again. I added this oversized wide belt to separate the look, accentuate my waist, and to prepare for the next layer of this outfit, which is this high neck knitted cream jumper. I like to roll up the front of the jumper and tuck the centre into the buckle of the belt like this. To accessorise this look, pair this outfit with a glamorous retro pair of sunglasses for those sunny spring days, and some large gold hoops too. I like to wear this look with a slick low ponytail and scrunchie. No outfit is complete without a bag, and I decided that my blush coloured Mulberry handbag worked really well with this one. This is a great finished look for those warmer spring days, but for those cooler days, a fluffy gilet like this navy Popski London gilet adds that extra layer to keep you lovely and cosy. What I love about this look for this in-betweeny phase is that you've got that really nice warm jumper mixed with a really lightweight trouser and light colours, so you have that lift of spring at the same time as keeping yourself quite warm, keeping it fashion forward. You've got the chunky black boot with it, you've got the big chunky belt. It's just a really good look for that in-betweeny phase, in my opinion. This next look, I decided to combine a few different looks together. All these looks are based around the pale blue mum cut jeans with the simple white trainers. So many different styles of top go with them and they're great for spring. Going back to that basic white cami top, you can start layering like with this stone coloured cardigan here. This kind of spring look is great for those chill days around the house or potting around getting things done. Layer up with a sleek black leather jacket or any lightweight coat and accessorise with a cute scrunchie for a more preppy style. Grab that backpack to finish off the look and voila! So now let's say we're moving on to the more warmer periods where you haven't had to layer as much. My first look, if you follow me on Instagram at It's Just Catriona, that's my handle right there, make sure you go follow me. You will have seen that I wear this quite often. Starting things off with this white organza puff sleeve blouse and a pair of stone coloured tailored trousers which I like to roll up the cuffs of. Again, grabbing that oversized wide gold buckled belt to cinch in my waist and break up this outfit a little. These trousers I actually found amongst my mum's old wardrobe, but this look would work really well with those high-waisted camel trousers from earlier too. Time for the shoes, and I went with my black leather brogues from Dune to tie that belt in a little more. A couple of different jacket options here, starting with a long black blazer for a more sophisticated option, or the trusty leather jacket for a more casual and everyday style. To finish this look, I added a simple over-the-shoulder bag and a pair of sunglasses. Okay, my next look is a really classy look. This look I kind of wanted to give more of a spring kind of fashionista vibe. It's great. This pink checked linen suit from last year's Zara Spring Summer collection is one of my all-time favourites. It goes with all different styles of top, but I decided to reuse that simple white cami again. I added that basic thin black belt and popped on my white Guess trainers for this one for an everyday, easy, out and about spring style. Suits are a great staple piece for your wardrobe. I love this one in particular because of the colour and how lightweight it is. Just really works for this time of year. But it's not just great for the day. Swap that cami for a fancier top, those trainers for a pair of killer heels, and that belt for something with a bit more glam, and that gorgeous suit becomes a fashionable evening look too. I've put a lace black crop top on for this look, but a high neck black tank top or a sparkly style would work just as well. Suits are great. I absolutely adore them. You can use the trouser with a nice top and leave the jacket. You can use the jacket and leave the trousers. You can put the two together and create a daytime look and an evening look. They're so versatile. My third look is a long pleated black leather look skirt from Zara with, you guessed it, that simple white cami, chunky black boots and oversized belt again. I then added this stone coloured cropped cardigan. If it's warm, you can tie it around your shoulders like this, or if it's a little chillier, it's there to pop on and still look great. This cardigan works really well because it's cropped and so still shows off your silhouette with that belt and A-line skirt accentuating your waist. Back to that Fedora hat. I just really like the hat with this look. I thought it was really stylish and chic. Again, on those colder days, that light coloured teddy coat is always a great option. Or this lightweight jacket works better for those days with a little bit more sunshine. I wanted to add a splash of colour, so I chose this beautiful red and black tartan bag from Accessorize. Like I said, all of these looks are my own personal style. I hope that you can take inspiration from these styles, but you need to find your own way of putting your own little twist on it. Hopefully this has been a great video for you guys to watch and get some inspiration. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe and go follow me on Instagram. Like I said, my handle is @itsjustcatriona. Please go and follow me as I keep doing some IGTVs and post as often as I can at the moment, so it'll be really great to see you guys over there as well. If you have any comments, please feel free to put them below as to what you'd like to see in the next few videos. I've got a few planned for you, but I'd love to hear from you guys as to what you think about these. If you've got any spring tips for me, I'd love to hear them. Anything, just comment below and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Stay safe, beautiful people.